Wouldn't it be great, Vince, if we could go to a special place where we weren't physically able to be our own worst enemies?
By a special place, do you mean one where they didn't sell alcohol?
Pretty much.
Saudi Arabia is a country that prohibits alcohol. If money was no object, we could fly there, I suppose, find ourselves a spot at the top of some sand dune and stick up an owl tent. That said, I'm not too sure how well the Arabs would take to two ragamuffins like us.
I'm sure if we didn't pester anyone we'd be just fine.
Right now there's nothing more I'd like to be doing than stood with the sun at me back on the wagon, healthy, reinvigorated,
And suntanned.
The
rheumatism in your dicky knee gone, my skin and gums back to normal.
Bound to be hardware stores in Saudi Arabia, but Krills.
Bound to be. That said, Vince, I'm sure the labels on the bottles over there are written in gobbledygook. As neither of us could translate, we wouldn't know what was in any of their bottles, and would therefore be thwarted from getting wasted.
When did a label ever thwart us from drinking a bottle's contents, Krills?
How about we find out where the nearest hardware store is when we land, go there, get the owner to call us a taxi, then get the driver to make a beeline for the nearest desert and drop us 100 miles from anywhere.
We could get dropped that far into the desert that to even attempt to walk back to the store would mean certain death. The heat in Saudi Arabia rises to 50 degrees in summer. As little as an hour exposed in the direct sun would do for us. You know, the more I hear about this plan of yours, the better it sounds, Crilly.
So how much do you think 2 tickets to Saudi Arabia would cost?
Not sure, Morris. 300-400 quid each.
As much as that?
Just guessing, of course. Could be even more.
What about Ryanair?
Not sure their dinky little planes would carry you as far as the Middle East, Krills.
So it would cost the guts of $1,000 to get us 2 air tickets and a tent.
That's about the size of it.
How much you got on you?
3 cents. What about you?
I've a shiny 1-cent coin. Thing is, it's me lucky cent, penny as it were, and I'd be reluctant to part with it.
Right so. How do we grow this 3 cent of mine into a life-changing 1,000 quid?
How about we go to the bookers and back, I don't know, a horse in every race today and see how much winnings we get?
You've not backed too many horses in your time, I am guessing.
Apart from a 2-inch cardboard cutout horse in an amusement arcade race, I can't say I have, Vincent. I got a tip from a pal who knew the owner.
Owner of the arcade or owner of the 2-inch cardboard cutout horse?
I can't quite remember now, Vince.
Why do I have this uncanny feeling that your horse didn't win?
It didn't win, as it happens. Bloody hell, Nag came last. Listen, all things considered, I say we go to the bookers and back some sure things with your 3 cent. I'll even give you my lucky cent, so our bet's as good as a winner.
Right-o, Krills, so as soon as we get that bet on, we can head straight to the travel agent, is what you're saying?
Essentially. Based on my lucky penny alone, we can secure our flights with a betting docket.
Why not just go straight to your bank manager and get him to give us a cool K on the strength of your lucky penny? That way we could go about packing our things, our tickets in our possession, before the first race has even started.
An even better idea, Vince. Boy, you must have been eating fish today.
See the day God was handing out brain cells, Krills. I bet it was the same day you were at the arcade cheering on that 2-inch paper horse,